It is gone.
All right, and then just... I clapped and it came back. Well, we might have some static for a second.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Hey, Ari, you want to come over here and hold this for me?
She's like, sure, hold on while I pull my thumbs out of my ass.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do the whole podcast holding both these things. Like, that's not annoying.
Well,
it's
and
still, it's kind of doing it. Here, I'll just...
I was just saying, there's probably no soundboard or anything if you're doing that.
I know. Here, let's see. I'm just going to set it there. All right. Well, should we just get going and ignore it, and we'll deal with it later?
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, you won't be able to hear it at all. It'll be people that listen to this on YouTube, which also I'll have my setup better for once we actually get this going for next week. This is kind of a rush setup. Like I have my camera over here behind my monitor, but you're over here, so it's gonna be a little awkward for the pod. But it'll be all better and normal next week. I just had to rush the camera for this one.
Feel like I had to hurry up and run through it.
Yeah, it was very simple to build the desk that I did for here, but it took a lot longer figuring out where I'm gonna put stuff because I didn't know what I was gonna do with that.
Is this new desk a lot bigger?
No, it's actually smaller than my older one, which I didn't think it was gonna be this. It's smaller than I thought it was gonna be, but I wanted a smaller one because I'm gonna film over here with my desk now, and then I'm gonna get rid of the podcast table over there. And then, so I have more room in here and I can do more stuff. So, but I wanted to have this so it's set up all the time to film. So then, like, anytime we can sit here, podcast, whatever. Like, that's why I'm holding this today. I'm going to get a new mic arm, too, for it and everything. I just didn't want to put the old one on the old table or on this new table and scruff it up for no reason.
Right.
It's weird doing the podcast with a monitor right here. I have 2 Hesses on my screen right now.
That's me, big
double the Hess.
Like, wow, what a guy he is.
But you wanna talk about some Creed 2 actually?
Sure, Creed 2 it is.
Creed 2 Electric Boogaloo. What did you think about Creed 2?
That was good. I liked it.
Did you enjoy it as much as the first one, or did you think the first one was a lot better?
I mean, I don't know if it was a lot better,
mm-hmm.
but this seemed more like sentimental.
Yeah, this one was pretty sad. There was a lot of sad moments in this one.
Yeah. So, I guess that's. I mean, that's kind of what I took away from it. It was. I mean, it's to be expected. I guess he's fighting Ivan Drago's son, Victor Drago. So,
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of that.
No, I wish you watched the challenge because fucking Ivan Drago in this, or just whatever, hit the son in this.
Victor Drago?
Yeah, it reminded me of this guy Turbo on the challenge that always calls people like, he's like, oh, you pussy chicken, you little chicken pussy, and like says all this shit to people like that all the time, and he's just like this big giant dude from like Russia or something, and and it just reminded me of him the whole time.
That's funny.
I should have maybe next week I'll have some of him on the soundboard, but he's just a wild guy on the challenge.
He's just a wild.
But he also like this guy was a fucking kind of fuckhead too. Like he just kept breaking Creed's ribs and shit like that. Like that was pretty rude. Well, he was fighting dirty.
Well, yeah, I mean that it's all part of the movie. But yeah.
Wait, this was a movie?
Yeah, it was.
I thought this was an HBO documentary series.
I mean, it might as well have been.
I know. It always surprises me how much HBO they get into this.
Well, I mean,
like I know it's to make it like realistic and seem like boxing and whatnot, but
they got ESPN in there. I don't know about in this one, but the first one they had it in there, like with Pardon the Interruption and stuff like that. But yeah, no, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I thought they, I mean, I didn't expect to get the first fight like that quick. I mean, it was like 30 minutes into the film.
Very quickly into the movie, all of a sudden he's boxing.
I was like, I'm like, so the whole movie's gonna be fighting this guy. So
yeah, I did like that.
I thought maybe we'd get like another fight and then him or something.
Oh yeah, because isn't that like which one of the Rockies is that like where he fights like Mr. T or something in the beginning and then he fights someone else later on? That might even be the one where he fights Drago. It might. I'm not even sure.
It's been a long time since I've seen the Rockies. So
yeah, well, maybe soon we'll watch them.
Maybe. There you go.
We'll see.
There it is. Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
But I really did like that like the beginning he gets fucked up, and then actually I think before that he's getting ready to fight. They find out they're gonna have a kid and stuff, and then he fights. He gets fucked up. He's recovering through his fight while she's like getting pregnant. Well, they're already pregnant, but she's going through the process. Right. It was just like so many different types of movies, and then it goes, and then it's like him and Rocky kind of have a falling out, and then they're back together, and then it's a whole another Creed movie at the end where they fight again and he wins.
Yeah, I mean, I get. I mean, and to go back last week, you said they didn't really, you
Yeah,
didn't
no, yeah, I
remember
thought that was funny. I said
them.
that they didn't bring
Yeah,
that up like at all. They didn't touch on her
yeah.
hearing or shit.
I thought it
The
was
first thing in
pretty
the movie, she like puts her hearing
dominant.
aid in.
I thought it
It
was
was
pretty
so much in
dominant.
this.
I'm like, he definitely
Yeah,
doesn't remember it because I was like, it's pretty dominant. It's there's a lot, and then
yeah.
like I mean, obviously, it would suck to have a child that would be
Oh, that
have like no hearing
yeah.
or like very limited hearing. But I mean, shit, you would have thought that the kid was gonna fucking die.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, he
you know what I mean? Like,
overreacts sometimes. Like Creed is sometimes a little bit of a bitch. He's a little bitch with some of this stuff.
I mean, it's like like I say, I'm sure it would suck, and like obviously, I wouldn't wish that upon anyone having a child or anything. But it was
Yeah.
like I'm watching, I'm going, God damn, I'm like, does it have like congestive heart failure or like, does it have a hole in its fucking lung or something? Like, what the hell's going on? And it's like, so yeah, and then obviously at the very end, she's got the hearing aids in, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna be just
Yeah.
she's just like her mom.
So I haven't seen Creed 3, so
Me neither.
I'm wondering in that one if she's like full on deaf in parts, like if she full on loses it or where they go with
Yeah,
it
I don't
yet.
know. I mean, I guess it depends on the time jump. It can't be that long.
True. There's
I mean,
one thing that
you know,
I've been waiting to tell you about Creed 3 that I've been pretty excited. So you know how there's been like a
oh
big thing on here, you had some comments people saying that you were small-minded about animated movies and stuff like
yeah.
that. Because Michael B. Jordan directs the next movie, the next Creed. The first two were by
Oh
Ryan Coogler, I believe.
yeah. So yeah.
But the fighting in that is inspired by anime. What do you think about that?
Very cool. I mean, hey, whatever.
It doesn't.
I
It's
thought,
not a
well,
red
the
flag
thing,
for you.
no, but like
No, that
in the
sounds
in
pretty
the
cool though. Like to like
yeah.
realistically do that. That sounds pretty fun.
I mean, I I, I kind of wish you wouldn't have told me because I wish you would have let me see if I would have noticed it
Oh,
or
noticed it in there. Oh, maybe you'll forget.
yeah. Well, I very well possibly could, but I thought in the final fight in this one,
Mm-hmm.
they had like when one would land like a big punch, it was like a super slow mo.
Oh yeah, a lot of slow mo.
So I was like, oh shit! I'm like, I feel like they really hit on like the slow mo, like
Which
with this one. So
maybe that was also maybe to make it like a little superhero-y because he already directed Black Panther, then he's doing Creed
yeah,
2. Maybe.
yeah. The other thing too, I thought was funny is, I mean, they obviously he's jacked out of his fucking mind. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
like, and then they
It's
go to the
funny though, like
desert.
watching this and then even seeing ads for Creed 3, he looks small in the first Creed almost, even though he's big in that, just
Yeah,
because he's like doubled his size and shit.
yeah. It's just funny because like I say, when they go to the desert, he's like
Mm.
wearing that thing on his head, like I'm like, he probably does that like every day in real life. Like the dude is just jacked out of his fucking mind. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I know some of
And
that
then he's
shit. I'm
like
like,
just
God, that's exhausting
pounding,
just to box a
he's just
dude.
pounding the dirt. I mean, like, it's just like, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah, I don't
but
think I'd
hey,
be able
I
to go through
mean,
that training. I don't think I'd make it to do boxing. Ju-
no, I definitely
I almost think
need,
it would be easier to box someone than it would be to train for boxing. Almost.
I don't know about that.
Like for
I
me,
mean, maybe.
I feel like I could take an ass whooping easier than doing all that hard training.
Well, I mean, anybody can get their ass whooped. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather do
I
that than
mean,
fucking
what are you gonna do? Yeah, a little gabagool.
gabagool. So what'd you think of this though? With Ivan Drago coming back and it's like the whole thing
Yeah,
over again.
yeah,
It's what killed his
yeah.
dad. All that.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I mean, like, it's the whole pride thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get it. He wanted to do it, but I mean, it's like on the same hand, it's like he didn't really know his father.
Yeah, that's sort of the weird thing
So
with this too, and probably even with him is like he like goes to talk to him, and even at the end he's like, "I did it, and I didn't do it for you. I did it for my family and all this shit." But like
right,
he has this huge connection to him and all that, but like he's like literally never said a word to him. It's so wild.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's scripted, and I mean it makes for a
Yeah,
good storyline. And the promoter that put them together, I mean, it does make sense. They want that storyline. They want the meat. They want
yeah. It also reminded me a little Iron
totally
Man
makes
2-ish.
sense.
Remember with the guy in like Russia and he's watching Tony Stark stuff on the news in the beginning and he's like, I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
go
could see
there and
that.
fight Tony Stark.
Yeah, I
a,
can see that a
a
little
little bit
bit.
of that it reminded me of.
Has to do with like the electrical whips or whatever
Yeah,
for
yeah,
her
yeah.
arms.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
name's Whiplash.
yeah,
And you fucking
yeah,
that's one of the coolest parts in that movie when on that racetrack when he fucking cuts the
yeah.
cars in
He's
half and
like
shit.
cutting cars in half and shit. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
and you
dope.
get the little
Pretty dope.
even though they did spoil it in the trailer for the movie, the little suitcase, little Iron Man suit that he has, they
Yeah,
throw it out and it all builds apart.
it is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet.
I forgot to ask you. I was gonna ask you this last week. This is completely off
Yeah,
topic, but before you get into Creed, have you watched
sure.
any more Harry Potters?
I
Have
have
you even continued
not.
it? Well, I was thinking 'cause
No, I've not.
maybe after we do boxing movies and stuff, maybe we should try the Harry Potters. Maybe that'll be how you get through them
Uh,
all.
I mean,
If
yeah,
if
okay.
nothing else pops up, that could just be one of our
Yeah.
possibilities, you know?
Well, Abby, because she's like, I thought you were gonna start watching the Harry Potters, and I'm like, it's a lot going on.
Oh, the GoPro just turned off, but that's fine. I'll just use Zoom. I didn't think it was gonna last the whole time,
Perfect.
anyways. But that's fine. We just got this.
Perfect.
But was it like? Did you not enjoy the Harry Potters? Like going like
It's not
at the
that.
time? Did you like it? But then going back, it's hard to go back to.
No, it's not that. It's just I don't know. My thing is like, you know, I, I work from like, 5 to like 1 to between 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then like I get home and then like if it's busy on DoorDash, I'll hop on DoorDash and I'll go for usually 2 to 4 hours a night if it stays busy. If
Mm-hmm.
not, obviously I'll come home. But then it's like, the like I'll get home and there'll be like a Suns game on or a Coyotes game on, or
Mm-hmm.
Abby will want to watch like TikToks or want to watch like a stand-up special,
Or
or
God, I'm bored.
yeah, or that. But yeah, like so it's just like prioritize for me. Like I'd much rather watch sports,
yeah.
especially
Well, I can
with
see that,
like
especially for you being like, I'd rather watch a fucking football game or a baseball game
yeah,
than a couple
yeah,
dudes flying around on broomsticks.
yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know. It's just. And then, like the thing, like the NBA playoffs are coming up, like they're going to be here in like a week and a half or something. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be even more invested in the fucking basketball than I am during the regular season. Baseball just started, so that's where I'm
So
at.
Harry Potter is in your rearview mirror.
I mean, honestly, if we did it,
Mm-hmm.
it would probably be good because I would be forced. I mean, not forced to, but
Mm-hmm.
like I would end up watching them. So
Since Abby likes them, does she like the what are they called? Fantastic Beasts movies?
I don't know. I don't know if she's ever seen them. I would have to ask.
Those are like the newer ones, like the newest 3 they've done or whatever.
I doubt it. I honestly I don't know.
I watched the first one of that and it was pretty fucking awful. So then I didn't see the other 2. But
yeah, honestly I don't know.
They were very weird.
I've never heard her talk about it. So I
Mm.
mean, not to say she hasn't seen them, but yeah, just I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
you'll have to ask her. We can figure it out soon. But back to Creed.
Creed.
I had because I know we talked about last week that we were gonna rank these when we get to the end, and I think I actually might have a tough time ranking these because I think I like them pretty equal so far. Like it'll be interesting if Creed 3 blows them out of the water. If I like it so much more, maybe Michael B. Jordan would be a way more fun director or something. I don't know, but it'll be interesting. I kind of didn't realize how much I liked these movies until we were watching them again.
Really?
Yeah, they're just like they just suck me in so easily. Like I'd be like, I don't feel like what, and then you just turn it on, and I'm just like, hey, Creed, you want to go boxing? And I'm like, oh, cool, I'm into this.
Yeah, I know. I watched this one again, one whole sitting. Didn't have to break it into parts.
Wow.
Didn't fall asleep. Yeah, sat right here.
I
watched it.
I rewatched the ending fight in here while building this desk.
There you go.
Yeah, I was hearing them slap each other.
It was
in slow
like
motion.
a 30-minute fight. I thought it was kind of cheesy. He had his wife come out singing. I thought it was pretty
yeah. No, I was
cheeseball.
thinking that too again when she's like doing all that. It's
it was
okay,
like,
whatever.
Cool, whatever. I get it, but I'm like,
no,
that's a little
I'm
cheesy.
sure realistically
I'm
in that
fuck
universe,
outta here.
everyone there's rolling their eyes and they're
I'm
like, here's fucking Creed.
I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, that's pretty fucking cringy. And,
it is also, and this may be, it's maybe a rude question. I'm not sure.
Rude.
Some people might be like, But
yeah, maybe.
wouldn't you think for the storylines they should have maybe made her like progressively like a little worse at singing? If she's
I
like,
don't know.
because like eventually when she goes deaf, she's not going to be a great singer eventually down the line, you know?
Right.
So you would think, and I know she has a hearing aid and stuff.
Yeah, she wears the hearing aid, so I mean, I think
Like
she's fine
it'll be
while
it'd
she's
be
wearing it.
yeah, it'll just
It's
be
just,
interesting if that
you
happens.
know.
Because like it feels like because of a movie, it just be she's a great singer the whole time, but she just happens to be going deaf.
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna necessarily get that far into their
Well,
like, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know.
well,
They plan on making more.
I
Or?
know they're gonna make more, and I think there's something in the works with like his daughter too that they're gonna do. I mean, I don't think she's gonna be fighting people and like as a little girl, but I know something with at the end of Creed 3 is like, oh yeah, there's more spinoffs and shit coming.
Huh? Yeah, yeah. I have no clue. Then
Is there any
it'll
characters
be
so
interesting
far that
to
we've
see.
seen that you would want to see spinoffed?
I mean, not necessarily
Yeah, because I couldn't
spin-offs.
think of like anybody in the unit, like, because there's really no one else besides Creed and his crew, like, and you wouldn't want to spin off of like his girl or anything. Like Tessa Thompson might get Westworldy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe, I mean, maybe Drago. I think maybe. I mean, they could probably do something with that. But
True. Would you
I
rather
mean,
them do like a spin-off of a character we've seen, or would you rather them make up a boxer and it just happens to be a boxer in the universe? Like if for more movies. I mean, because like Rocky's made up, and like Creed is only there because of
yeah,
another character that they made up.
right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess they could do that too. Um, but I mean, you could also take the first guy that he fights that went to prison or whatever. Like
Oh,
they could
true.
go and go back to um like go back to, before he got locked up, or hear the
Mm-hmm.
backstory to him and stuff like that. um yeah, I mean, I'm honestly intrigued because I have no clue about this third guy. Like, I know he's a ripped huge black dude,
Oh, you know
so
nothing about Creed 3.
I know nothing about
Oh, okay.
Creed 3.
Because I know like the basic storyline of it,
Yeah, I
of
mean, I'm
like
assuming
why they're
it's,
fighting and all that.
yeah, see, I don't know that, and I mean, I'm fine not knowing it, so
Are you gonna watch a trailer? I mean, it's kind of silly too, but are you just gonna go straight into it?
I'll probably just go straight into it.
So and that
So
we are. Let me make. We should probably like triple check we can, but we are doing that for next week, right?
yeah,
I figured that.
yeah.
Let's just. I'm gonna make sure right now that
Let's
we
see.
could rent it. It was on Amazon, right? Or is it on everything now?
I don't know. Let's see here.
I'm just gonna look it up on Amazon. It says available to rent or buy. Yeah. Okay. So it is available.
Rent. You can rent it.
Yeah. It says rent or buy.
Creed Tres.
At least on Amazon Prime, that's what it told me.
You can rent it for $19.99 or buy it for $25.
Oh wow. Okay. So I'll probably buy it.
Jesus criminy. That's crazy.
That's
Was it
so
doing
stupid.
good in theaters?
Oh
Or?
yeah, it did very well. It was very popular
Okay.
for a little bit. I think it stopped getting popular because of some Jonathan Majors stuff, but it did very well for a time.
This one is this one's a minute 56, the shortest of all three.
Oh shit! Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
No, I thought it was cool that his dad's trainer's son was able to train him and
Yeah,
Rocky like at the same
yeah,
time. And then obviously, the first fight, he probably should have thrown in the towel.
yeah. No,
Almost got his ass killed.
some of
But I mean,
that's
obviously
so
that was to be
brutal.
expected.
It's so brutal.
Yeah,
Like it's just his
yeah.
ribs cracking and just every hit in this. It really almost feels like they're legit like beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, I mean, they were. That's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the
And
dude.
I think
The
even
dude,
in this one too, this might even been the one that I've been talking about though. I think some of the knockouts are real. Even like I actually, this is the one where Michael B. Jordan gets knocked out, so I think his
it
knockout
might
scene
be.
is real,
Yeah,
which is
that
so crazy.
that Drago dude is huge.
Yeah, no,
So I mean, he's a big fucking dude. Big dude.
he's a big
Yeah,
asshole too.
it would not feel good to get hit by him
Yeah, no, yeah, it's just
at all.
Do you think he will win? Let's actually make a prediction. 'Cause we haven't got to do this
Oh,
yet because I've already seen the other movies. Do you think Creed will win his fight in Creed 3? And maybe he can lose along the way in something, but that final fight, do you
the
think
main
he'll win the
fight.
final fight at the end?
Yeah,
You think he will?
Yeah.
I'm wondering. Well, I guess
because if he loses,
lost the first one.
The title. Well, I guess
True.
if they want to make another one, they fucking But see, are they gone? Well, I guess it's too late. But what if this guy? You know what I mean?
True.
With his
they
off
could
the screen.
They could recast him.
Yes.
Although remember last week you said the girl said that it was all her fault and she deserved to get choked or whatever it was. So
that's what I saw.
Maybe they can keep him around for Creed 4 and it'll all be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean maybe he loses and then it like sets it up for another rematch or something to get the heavyweight belt back.
Because I expect him to win the next one against Jonathan Majors as well. But then because I expect him to, it kind of makes me wonder if he's going to lose.
Probably. Maybe. Yeah, we're going to find out.
But I like so your predictions he'll win, my predictions he'll lose. Yeah. We'll see who wins next week.
Shut up, we will.
We'll
see who wins.
That'll be interesting.
Next week. And whoever wins
has to eat 2,000 jelly beans live on the podcast and not throw up. And they're all the Harry Potter ones that are like all those gross flavors.
I don't even think that's possible.
It's like boogers and farts.
Jelly beans?
Yeah, hey, maybe a whole hour. Who knows?
It would take forever.
But that'd be so nasty. Have you eaten those fucking gross little Harry Potter ones?
Yeah.
I know there's boogers, but isn't there like fart or something in there as well?
There's like puke
or like dog shit, something like that.
There's puke. There's like rotten egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's what we should do. Every podcast we do of Harry Potter, after I watch, you have to eat 5 jelly beans for every movie.
If we do the Harry Potters, I'll get a big ass thing of the jelly beans, and every podcast I'll randomly eat 2 jelly beans. At the beginning and at the end, I'll eat 1 jelly bean. If we do the Harry Potters.
All right, that's fair.
And hopefully, I get all good ones.
You get this. You do the spinny one thing, whatever.
Oh, right? I could spin it and do that. Okay, that's really fun.
But not the spinny, but they have like the box. Well, I don't know if they still have them, but like where you just like it's like a plastic jar of them, and then like you spin it or something, and then like one you just tip it and one comes out. So it's like
okay. I thought because I know there's a game too where you spin and it's like
maybe
eat dog shit, and you're like I gotta find the dog shit.
You're like yeah, that's dog shit. It would make some good TikToks too because you're probably throw up on camera.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely need a drink because that's gonna be bad.
You would probably throw up on camera.
Of it's just like fresh grass and shit like that. Like who the fuck wants to eat
disgusting.
Grass? So like hopefully I don't get. It's gonna be rough if I get like shit in the beginning of the podcast. Then I gotta do a whole podcast with shit breath, or throw up,
or like rotten eggs.
I'll need like a bucket in here or something too. Jesus,
you would definitely need it. I'm gonna look up the flavors here real quick.
Okay.
Let's see here. Harry Potter jelly beans. All right, so they do have a little thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's $10 on Amazon.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could get that here by the time we do Harry Potter podcast.
So they have. Let's see here. Okay. Whoops. So they have. It'll either be peach or barf.
Ugh.
Gabago. Birthday cake or dirty dishwater.
Hate it.
Berry blue or toothpaste.
Ugh.
God, I'm horny.
Here you go. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. Juicy pear or booger.
Shut up, bitch.
How do they know what booger tastes?
Yeah. Someone's in there with the fucking jelly bean. All right, Craig, give me a booger. Yeah, they taste similar. Okay, yeah, we'll put those out.
I feel like this one might be the worst one. It's either buttered popcorn or rotten egg.
Fuck you.
Like, I just don't feel like a buttered popcorn jelly bean would be good.
No, either one of those sound fucking horrible.
Popcorn. I love popcorn.
No, yeah, popcorn is great. I don't want it in jelly bean form.
You could get chocolate pudding or canned dog food.
Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible.
Toasted marshmallow or stink bug. Oh, this will be your favorite one, Jerome.
Oh, come on.
Coconut or spoiled milk.
Hold up.
God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me?
And then you have Tutti Frutti and stinky socks.
Oh, come on. Who the fuck comes up with these?
I couldn't tell you, Jerome.
So,
I
fucking
don't
J.K.
know.
Rowling. First she's against trans, now she's making shitty jelly beans for people to
I
eat.
know.
Shut up, bitch.
That is crazy, though. That has to be okay. So they have other ones too. They have black pepper, earthworm, earwax, grass.
Earthworm? Who the fuck is
Earthworm.
eating an earthworm to
Oh.
make sure that tastes like earthworm?
They have sausage. Soap.
Sausage?
Spicy
Soap and then vomit too. Yeah, they've got some flavors here.
That sounds fucking. I'm gonna throw up
Quite
after all that.
disgusting.
You need to use the toilet, honey? Go ahead.
Ugh.
Yeah, probably will have to throw up. I might throw up watching you throw up.
Hey, maybe we should both order some off Amazon and we could both eat them during the podcast.
I mean, I don't know, maybe.
We're both just like vomiting and crying, being like, "Yeah, that Harry Potter movie was pretty good."
We're like, I'm not gonna do the pod today.
We'll do the first movie, and we'll be like, "Yeah, maybe fuck those jelly beans for the next one."
We're done with Harry Potter.
And then the last movie, we just do a handful of jelly beans.
Oh God, no!
So it's just like all the flavors. You got fish, you got fucking meatballs, and whatever the sausage.
It's like that time you guys made that shake for me.
Yeah. Oh, what was all in that? I don't remember. Oh no, there was like something fishy in there. There was some
There was,
spicy
like,
stuff in there. There was ice cream in there, sardines.
Oh yeah.
I guess I could go back and see what was in it because we did video. The whole thing.
It was foul.
But I think the second it touched your mouth, you threw up.
Oh yeah, as soon as it hit my throat, it was like, oh no.
I call him Channing Tatum.
It was bad. And then you guys were like, you gotta drink the whole thing. I'm like, bro.
And it was all for a Star Wars
like,
The Force Awakens pop figure.
Yeah, I still got it. It's over there.
Oh wow.
Somewhere. Yeah, it's right over there. Yeah.
You look at that and you go, I drank a fucking shitty smoothie for that.
It's over there on the thing.
Oh, there it is.
I'll have to send you a picture of it. But yeah, it's displayed.
Well, I guess it was worth it if you still have it, so that's cool.
I do still have it.
We have 6 minutes before we wrap up. Have you been playing games lately? I've been actually starting to play a little more games lately than I've been.
I've been playing a lot of MLB. 2K,
oh, you still playing that?
Yeah, MLB The Show, yeah. And then I think the new PGA Tour game comes out this week. I think I might buy that.
Oh, really? I do like me some golf. That's pretty fun.
Your boy Tim the Tap Man is in it.
Oh, no shit, really?
Yeah, I'll have to send you the video of him. Yeah.
That's interesting. You know, maybe I would consider getting that. If we could just chill and play golf, that'd be kind of fun.
That would be cool.
Maybe even eventually do some videos or something. I used to love playing those golf games with Nick, like Tiger Woods and whatnot.
Yeah. It looks great. The trailer looks great, and then they've got a whole bunch of like celebrities who they put in the game. So like Tim the Tap Man, your Buffalo Bills quarterback is in there, Josh Allen.
Oh, they should put actual Buffalo Bill in there, and then that'd be fucking incredible.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that'll happen, but maybe one day.
He hits the golf ball, he makes it, and he's like, "Would you fuck me?" Or
Yeah.
fuck me.
Yeah.
I've been playing. I think because I've been watching a lot of Thomas Middleditch on Twitch and whatnot. I've been playing a lot of Red Dead again lately.
Oh, there you go.
And then because I think in like 2 weeks or so, the new Star Wars game comes out, a sequel to the one with the guy from Shameless in it.
Oh, cool.
So I've been playing the old one again just to like kind of remember how to play it and whatnot. But
so it's Red Dead roleplay is what it is?
Yeah, I haven't been doing any. I've just been playing the story, but I've been watching him do like role play on there, and he just like makes up a character and like talks like a cowboy and just goes to town doing shit. It seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, because I kind of got into watching Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, some of that, yeah. That was really interesting.
I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think the Red Dead would be pretty cool too.
Yeah, I didn't even know people did shit like that, and then I saw him doing it, and he's got like a whole posse, and they robbed a train and all this shit. Like you actually have to talk to like legit people on the train.
Oh no, yeah,
like all that.
Oh, yeah,
it's really cool.
It is pretty cool.
What was it? Oh, I was playing the other day, and I made Taylor come in here and watch me. Anytime I do something like really evil, I have her come watch. And there was this guy, I was just like walking by with my horse somewhere, and I forget what he said. He said something. He was like talking shit, and I was like, all right, whatever. And I got off my horse, and I was like, hey, Taylor, come here. and I hogtied the guy, and I put him on my horse. I walked him over to like this little swampy area, threw him down in the ground, and just had an alligator eat him.
Perfect.
And she was like, "You're fucking evil in this game. What is your problem?" And I was like, "Hey, the guy was talking shit. I had to get rid of him."
Yeah, and it's a video game. You should. It's probably good you're evil in a video game and not.
Yeah, no, at least I'm not feeding real people to alligators. I could be doing that.
That we know of.
That's true. Like, hey, Hess, did I tell you got a pet alligator?
I wouldn't doubt it.
I can't. Having an alligator would be a cool pet, but at a certain point that'd be terrifying. Like once it grew a certain,
I don't
like
think
length,
it'd be cool
I would have to get rid of it. I would want like if they had like teacup alligators, like if you can get like a teacup pig, I'd be down for that. If it could just like if it could stay this big to enough where like it couldn't eat me alive, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I don't think it would be cool at all.
Really?
Ever.
Like, what about like having like a tiger or a lion? You don't think that'd be?
No.
See, I'm one of those stupid people that thinks like, oh, they'll cuddle me, we'll have a good time.
Yeah,
but also I would only want them, like I said, till a certain like growth, and then they gotta go. I can't.
And you're like, no more.
I can't have a full grown lion in my house. That'd just be. I'm not Mike Tyson. That's just impossible.
Yeah. I think he had a tiger, didn't he?
Was it a tiger? Either way,
I think so.
Either way, it would be adorable to cuddle with, but it wouldn't like me.
Yeah, but I'd rather not.
I think it kind of comes from too, like we've talked about. When I was little, I'd make all the hyenas like laugh at me, which at
the zoo.
This just reminded me when I went back to our Lion King thing. We had that whole discussion of hyenas and all that. How what are they called? Is it hyenas?
Hyena.
I always say hyena.
Yeah.
I still haven't learned my fucking lesson.
Yeah, I thought you were saying it wrong, but I was like, maybe it's just like a sound glitch when he's talking. And then you said it again, and I was like, no, he's saying
I'm over here.
Shut up, bitch.
But I would make them laugh at me, and when I was little, I thought that was like, oh, they like me. We can hang out and be buddies and cuddle and whatnot.
Of course.
But then I learned from my parents going more times to the zoo that they laugh like that because they're marking their prey, and they see that I'm tiny, and they just wanted to eat me and fucking murder my asshole.
When's the last time you've been to the zoo? Have you gone recently?
It's been a long time since I've been to the zoo.
You should go and see if you can make them laugh.
See if they're like, I remember you, and then like they want to fucking.
And then you could vlog it and make a video.
True, and then I'll maybe if I go that I could practice saying hyenas while I'm going to visit them, and I'll learn to say it properly.
Yes. Hyenas. Yes.
Hyenas.
I think you should do that.
I don't know what it is that makes me say hyena.
That I don't know. Okay, there you go.
I guess it's probably similar to the Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. I mean, it's just weird things like that. Sometimes it just happens,
True. So we have a minute to wrap up. Do you have anything you want to say to the people listening to the pod to go about their week?
I don't think so. I don't think I have anything else to say other than y'all have a wonderful week. Come back next week for Creed 3.
Creed 3, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got.
All right, have a week, everybody. We'll see you next time for Creed 3 and maybe some Harry Potters with some jelly beans.
Later.
Peace out, Girl Scouts. God, I'm excited for the jelly beans, but I'm also not.
Yeah, those will be pretty